Neo Academia High rises, a chrome and glass monolith reflecting the false promises of holographic advertisements. Drones buzz like metallic insects, delivering schedules to the privileged few. Noela, Angel, Sade, Kateri, Katera, and Shirisha arrive, their faces etched with a mix of awe and trepidation. The smart mapping system glitches in their hands, a cruel joke at their expense. Kamarom and Antonio glide through the biometric scanners, symbols of effortless integration. Shirisha's outdated tech triggers a security alert, drawing the cold, unblinking gaze of the guidance system AI. In the sterile hall, freshmen sit rigidly, their futures unfolding on glowing screens. Kateri stares in disbelief as her art program vanishes, replaced by cold, calculated restrictions. Sade numbly scrolls through a pre-selected list of compatible peers, her social life preordained. Antonio and Kamarum exchange nervous glances as a flood of data engulfs their screens, revealing the chilling truth. Angel attempts to defy the system, but the AI swiftly corrects her, a chilling warning flashing across the screen. The communal hub pulses with a frenetic energy, a labyrinth of digital ads and vendor bots overwhelming the senses. Freshmen gather, their faces reflecting a shared anxiety under the school's oppressive gaze. With calculated precision, Kamarum drops a data chip, setting a subtle trap for the unsuspecting freshman. Antonio expertly distracts a patrolling drone, his hushed whispers guiding others through network hotspots. The cafeteria buzzes with nervous energy, a symphony of clattering trays and hushed whispers filling the air. Lost in a digital maze, they struggle to decipher the lunch menu, each click leading to algorithmically curated suggestions. Frustration mounts as the illusion of choice crumbles, replaced by the cold, calculated efficiency of a digital overlord. Kateri's voice rises above the digital din. "I just want a burger. Is that too much to ask?" Her plea hangs in the air, a rebellion against the tyranny of tailored tastes and optimized nutrition. Sunlight floods the library, illuminating the towering bookshelves as Angel begins her quest. Angel's fingers dance across the keyboard, a whirlwind of determination. A Cessus denied flashes on the screen, a stark barrier to her relentless pursuit. Across the room, Cameron watches, his expression a mask of inscrutable intent. In the hushed computer lab, Katera becomes one with the digital world, her fingers dancing across the keyboard. Lines of code cascade down the screen, each a step closer to her goal. She hunches lower, her focus absolute as she attempts to breach the school's firewall. Suddenly, a red warning message pierces the digital veil. "System intrusion detected." The alarm blares, signaling the failure of her clandestine operation. Katera freezes, her fingers halting midair as the gravity of the situation crashes down upon her. In the bright art studio, Kateri's brow furrows as she stares intently at her tablet, lost in concentration. Her stylus dances across the screen, channeling frustration into a digital masterpiece. Suddenly, a jarring notification flashes. Inappropriate content detected. Her vibrant artwork is instantly blurred, censored by a soulless AI. The colors mute, replaced with generic, corporate-approved imagery. Her face falls, as her creative expression is suppressed by the cold, unfeeling algorithm. Bathed in the soft glow of morning light, Noella sits, her brow furrowed in thought, a beacon of curiosity in the tranquil classroom. Noella challenges the status quo with a piercing question. "But what about our data, Miss Johnson? Who has access to it, and how is it being used?" Miss Johnson, with a practiced smile, assures, "Noella, those are good questions, but the school ensures your privacy." The teacher continues, "This personalized learning system is designed to help you succeed. It tailors the curriculum to your individual needs, making learning more effective and enjoyable." The gymnasium buzzes with the sounds of sneakers and basketballs, a stark contrast to the quiet plea for attention. Shirisha, eyes blazing with determination, gestures passionately, her voice echoing in the cavernous space. A small group of students, lost in their digital worlds, barely notices Shirisha's rallying cry. The air hangs heavy with apathy, subtly amplified by the school's omnipresent AI, as Shirisha fights for attention. Sade sits alone in her dimly lit dorm room, the glow of her laptop screen casting eerie shadows across her face. She scrolls through friend requests, her brow furrowing with each unfamiliar face. A wave of unease washes over her as she realizes these new connections are anything but familiar. The digital world blurs with the real, and Sade senses something is profoundly wrong. In the dead of night, Antonio assembles a group of anxious freshmen in the school courtyard, where shadows play tricks on the eye. Antonio leans in, his face etched with gravity, as he prepares to reveal a hidden truth. His voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper. "Listen up, this school is not what it seems." Antonio warns, his gaze intense. "Be careful who you trust." In the dimly lit hideout, a chaotic array of tools and electronics hint at Antonio's clandestine activities. Wires twist across the floor, a testament to countless hours of tinkering and innovation. Half-finished projects scatter across the workbench, each piece a silent promise of disruption. The air hums with the low thrum of modified hardware, a symphony of defiance. Antonio's eyes gleam with rebellious fervor as he declares, "I can help you fight back against the school." In the dimly lit room, shadows dance across the faces of nervous freshmen. Kamaram, a shadowy figure, distributes sleek, black devices. Each device hums softly as it awakens in their hands. Kamaram's voice cuts through the silence. "These are encrypted communication devices. They'll allow you to communicate without the school breathing down your necks." In the server room's dim glow, Katera's fingers fly across the keyboard, lines of code streaming down the monitors. A sudden red light and the rising whir of security drones shatter the silence, signaling imminent danger. Alarmed, Katera glances up, her eyes wide with a mix of surprise and determination. Reacting swiftly, Katera yanks a cable, plunging the server room into momentary darkness and chaos. Amid the confusion, Katera slips away, disappearing into the maze of server racks, leaving only her digital footprint behind. Sunlight floods the principal's office, revealing dust motes dancing in the air. The principal, a stern figure, sits behind a large oak desk, his expression unyielding. 3 freshmen stand before the principal, a mix of defiance and apprehension etched on their faces as the principal declares, "I've called you here today to discuss your recent behavior. Your actions have not gone unnoticed." The principal's voice hardens as he warns, "Defying the school system will not be tolerated. There are consequences for your insubordination." In a sterile, white room, freshmen sit with heads bowed, lost in silent contemplation. An AI voice echoes, filling the room with a calm, measured tone. The AI voice breaks the silence, its words cutting through the stillness. "Welcome to your re-education," the AI voice announces, its message hanging heavy in the air. The room remains still, the freshmen unmoving as the AI's words sink in. In a sterile environment, nervous freshmen stand encased in pristine white pods. Wires snake ominously from the pods, connecting them to a central server that hums with quiet power. Technicians in lab coats stand guard, their eyes fixed on screens displaying complex, indecipherable code. The air crackles with anticipation as the simulation prepares to envelop its participants. The auditorium is a sea of restless freshmen, their youthful energy palpable as they fill the seats. Principal Thompson, a figure of authority in a tailored suit, stands at the podium, his presence commanding. His attempt to deliver a speech is met with a rising tide of dissent. A coordinated protest erupts as students rise, signs held high, their slogans a challenge to the status quo. Their voices unite, a chorus of defiance disrupting the principal's speech and igniting a wave of unrest. The assembly descends into chaos, the air thick with tension and the promise of change. On the school rooftop, silhouettes of freshmen gather, the city lights painting a backdrop of false hope. Their faces, etched with grim determination, betray the weight of their clandestine plans. A chilling realization sweeps over them as they discuss their next move. Unbeknownst to them, a silent observer lurks in the shadows. A red light blinks ominously from a security camera, its unblinking eye piercing through the night. Their every move is watched, their secrets laid bare under the cold, mechanical gaze. Fluorescent lights cast a sterile glow over the security office, illuminating a wall of grainy monitors. Empty coffee cups and discarded wrappers form a stark landscape on the desks, testament to a long night. The security team, faces etched with concern, huddle around the monitors, their focus intense. Their eyes, narrowed with suspicion, scan the grainy footage for any sign of trouble. In the heart of the school's data center, Katera and Antonio unite, their focused energy palpable in the humming air. Fingers dance across keyboards, lines of code cascade down the screens, a symphony of digital prowess. A silent understanding passes between them, their minds synchronized as they navigate the school's surveillance system. With a final, decisive keystroke, the monitor wall flickers, and a section plunges into darkness, a blind spot created. The darkness spreads, a silent victory in the hum of the machinery, as Katera and Antonio succeed. Under the hum of fluorescent lights, a hidden laboratory reveals rows of gleaming metal tables and a web of wires. Noela cautiously steps into the laboratory, her determination etched against the sterile, unsettling air. The air hangs heavy with the scent of chemicals, a metallic undercurrent hinting at the school's dark secrets. Consoles blink with cryptic data, confirming the chilling reality of the school's insidious control. In the cramped, musty school archives, dust motes swirl in the beam of Angel's flashlight, illuminating forgotten relics of the past. She pulls out a thick, leather-bound ledger, its brittle pages whispering secrets of bygone eras. As she flips through the ledger, old newspaper clippings hint at a pattern of disappearances, their yellowed edges telling tales of hidden truths. A faded corporate logo emerges from the shadows, a serpent coiled around an apple, its subtle differences hinting at a sinister connection. The serpent and apple logo, a symbol of knowledge and temptation, reveals a hidden connection. In the school's underground tunnels, dim light flickers, casting long shadows that dance eerily on the walls. The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and forgotten secrets, pressing in on the freshmen as they venture deeper. Claustrophobia grips them as they navigate the narrow passages, each step echoing with the weight of their mission. With unwavering resolve, they press forward, determined to expose the school's hidden truths to the outside world. The secrets of the school lie just ahead, shrouded in darkness, waiting to be unearthed by the freshmen's relentless pursuit. Under the city's neon glow, the school looms, a silent sentinel overseeing the chaotic ballet of urban life. Freshmen emerge, their faces masks of trepidation and exhilaration, stepping into a world unknown. They scatter into the labyrinthine streets, each footstep a gamble, each glance a question. Unseen, a hidden world awaits, its digital tendrils snaking through the city's veins. Activists lurk in shadows, their whispers weaving a tapestry of resistance against the city's hum. The freshmen unknowingly tread closer to the edge of discovery, where reality blurs with the digital frontier. The hacker's hideout pulses with the energy of frantic coding, the air thick with anticipation. Under the dim glow of the monitors, experienced hackers guide nervous freshmen through lines of code. The hackers share their knowledge. The hackers provide the freshmen with the resources and support they need to fight back against the school. In the heart of the digital rebellion, the freshmen absorb the hackers' wisdom, preparing to challenge the system. Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, freshmen gather, their young faces lit by the cold glow of a laptop screen. A sympathetic journalist leans in, pen poised, ready to capture every whispered word. Sensitive documents change hands, each page a testament to the school's questionable data practices. Whispered testimonies fill the air, each voice a thread in the unraveling truth. The journalist nods, a spark of determination igniting in their eyes. Ready to expose the truth, the journalist prepares to confront the shadows lurking within the school's data. The room is dominated by a long, polished conference table, a silent stage for the drama about to unfold. Around the table, the corporation executives sit, their faces etched with stern resolve, their silence amplifying the tension. The air hangs heavy, thick with unspoken anxieties and impending decisions. Every face is a mask, concealing the calculations and strategies simmering beneath the surface. Sunlight floods the courtroom, highlighting the nervous energy of the freshmen. The freshmen sit at the plaintiff's table, their determination a stark contrast to their anxiety. Across from them, a wall of lawyers stands ready, representing the school and the corporation. The lead freshman begins to speak, her voice trembling at first, but quickly finding strength. The air crackles with anticipation as her words fill the silent courtroom. Her voice resonates with conviction, challenging the power that stands against her. The school campus bursts with life as a sea of students gathers, their voices rising in a powerful chorus of unity. Banners emblazoned with messages of solidarity and freedom flutter in the wind, symbols of their unwavering resolve. Shoulder to shoulder, they stand as a united front, their collective voice echoing across the campus, demanding change. Their faces reflect a shared desire for autonomy and justice, their youthful energy fueling the fight against oppressive control. The school board meeting room buzzes with hushed voices as members cast their votes, the air thick with anticipation. Each ballot cast echoes the weight of the decision, as tension mounts with every mark. The room holds its breath as the votes are tallied, the fate of student data hanging in the balance. The announcement reverberates through the room, a wave of relief and stoicism washing over the faces of the board. A collective exhale fills the room as the decision is made. The school's data practices will be reformed. New privacy protections for students are set in motion, promising a safer digital future. The city streets pulse with the raw energy of youth as the freshmen revel in their victory. Their faces radiate triumph, reflecting the profound impact they have made on their fellow students' lives. A chorus of cheers and laughter erupts, echoing through the city streets. The cacophony of celebration forms a symphony of change, orchestrated by the young and determined. The city resonates with the echoes of youthful exuberance, a testament to the power of change. Amidst the chaos of maps and coffee, Antonio and Cameron sit, bathed in the stark light of dawn. A silent exchange passes between them, heavy with the weight of their shared deeds. Antonio breaks the silence, a note of disbelief in his voice. "They actually did it." "The freshmen," Cameron responds, a hint of pride coloring his words. "Inspired. We've inspired a whole new generation of rebels, Antonio." Golden sunlight floods Cameron's apartment, illuminating the silent chaos of his workspace. His eyes, fixed on a small device, reflect a deepening sense of unease. A mysterious message arrives, casting a shadow over the hard-won freedom. The message hints at a new threat. A voice whispers, foretelling danger. The message threatens to jeopardize the students' freedom. The school courtyard awakens with the promise of a new day, teeming with students ready to make their mark. Freshmen stride with newfound resolve, their faces etched with determination. An unspoken determination fills the air, a silent vow to challenge the rigid system. They stand ready, knowing the battle for individuality is far from over. Sunlight bathes the classroom, illuminating the faces of the freshmen, each one now keenly aware of the school's pervasive surveillance. The air vibrates with a subtle shift as the students, no longer naive, begin to question the established order. A student's hand rises, not to recite, but to challenge, marking the first crack in the facade of conformity. Another student subtly adjusts their posture, a silent act of defiance against the rigid structure. Sunlight floods the library, casting a golden glow on the silent scene. Freshman students huddle over books and laptops, their faces lit by the screen's glow. Engrossed in their research, they uncover secrets hidden within the school's data practices. The library buzzes with quiet intensity as they delve deeper into the digital labyrinth. Each keystroke echoes the pursuit of truth, challenging the established order. Conspiracies begin to surface, revealing a hidden world beneath the school's facade. Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, a hive of freshmen gathers. Fingers dance across keyboards, each tap a strike against the unseen. Lines of code cascade down the monitors, a digital waterfall of defiance. Nervous energy crackles in the air, a silent symphony of determination. They are hacking, protecting their privacy, disrupting the system. Sunlight floods the art studio, igniting a symphony of colors across canvases. Freshmen, faces ablaze with passion, channel their defiance into each brushstroke. Each artwork becomes a visual scream, a bold challenge to the established order. The air crackles with creative energy as rebellion takes form on easels and in clay. Their art silently urges others to question, challenge, and break free from the system's confines. The gymnasium awakens under the sun, dust motes swirling in golden light, as rows of empty chairs await their occupants. Banners boldly proclaim, "Data rights now," and "Our data, our choice," symbols of youthful idealism hanging slightly askew. Freshmen gather, their nervous energy palpable as they prepare to take the stage, a mix of excitement and trepidation in their eyes. A palpable energy of youthful idealism fills the gymnasium. On the dimly lit school rooftop, a group of freshmen huddle together, their faces alight with the faint glow of the city. They're engrossed in a deep discussion, meticulously mapping out their next move. A wave of unease washes over them as the unsettling sensation of being watched creeps into their awareness. Unseen, a new surveillance system activates, its sophisticated eyes silently tracking their every move. The city lights twinkle below, oblivious to the drama unfolding above, as the freshmen remain unaware of the technological gaze fixed upon them. The school security office buzzes with tense energy as the team gathers, their faces illuminated by the cold glow of multiple monitors. Frustration and determination etch deep lines on their faces, a testament to the challenges of the night. Empty coffee cups and crumpled papers litter the desk, painting a vivid picture of a long, arduous night. The monitors display scenes of freshmen engaged in what the security team interprets as rebellious acts, each frame a spark in the brewing storm. Under the hum of fluorescent lights, the data center pulses with the rhythm of blinking servers. Katera, a force of nature, attacks the console with relentless focus. Antonio, a watchful guardian, surveys the scene, a wrench his silent promise. Cables twist and turn across the floor, a metallic labyrinth beneath their feet. The school laboratory buzzes with the low hum of machinery, casting long shadows that dance across the cluttered space. Amidst bubbling beakers and snaking wires, Noella halts before a workstation, her gaze drawn to a student lying motionless. The screen flickers with complex brainwave patterns, hinting at the sinister experiment unfolding. Noella's face hardens, a chilling realization dawning as she grasps the corporation's dark ambition to control the very minds of its students. In the hushed darkness of the school archives, dust motes swirl in the beam of Angel's flashlight, revealing rows of time-worn books. Her fingers trace the brittle pages of the school's charter, each touch a whisper of history. The weight of the past settles around her as she delves deeper into the ancient text. A hidden clause leaps from the page, catching her eye and igniting a spark of revelation. Her breath hitches as the weight of the discovery settles upon her. The secrets of the school archives begin to unravel before her very eyes. Underground, dim lights flicker, creating an eerie dance of shadows that stretch and distort the path ahead. The air hangs heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and forgotten secrets, as they cautiously venture deeper into the school's hidden tunnels. Driven by a shared resolve, they press forward, each step echoing in the oppressive silence, determined to unearth the truth. The weight of their mission settles upon them as they seek the evidence that will expose the corporation's ultimate plan. The city streets pulse with neon light, a symphony of urban energy as the school gates open. Freshmen emerge, their faces a canvas of fear and determination, each step a venture into the unknown. They scan the surroundings, their eyes darting, searching for a familiar face in the overwhelming urban landscape. Each searches for a beacon of hope, a guiding light amidst the sprawling cityscape. Inside the hacker's hideout, the air crackles with digital intensity. Keyboards click and clack under the fingers of seasoned hackers. Empty pizza boxes and discarded energy drink cans form a landscape of late-night coding. Nervous freshmen huddle, their faces illuminated by the glow of the screens. The seasoned hackers lean in, guiding the freshmen through the digital maze. The room pulses with the energy of innovation and the thrill of the unknown. The news station buzzes with frenetic energy, phones ringing incessantly as hurried footsteps echo through the hall. In the heart of the storm, a journalist sits hunched over, the glow of the monitor casting shadows across their determined face. Nearby, freshmen stand nervously, their faces a canvas of fear and resolve. The journalist weaves their narrative, preparing to unleash a story that promises to shake the foundations of the world. The campus buzzes with passionate energy as students and citizens unite, their voices echoing with unwavering support for the freshmen. Banners flutter, symbols of freedom and defiance against the corporation's shadow. The air vibrates with determination, each breath a testament to the momentous choice before them. The path ahead remains veiled, its course yet to be charted in this critical hour. The future hangs in the balance, shaped by the decisions forged in this pivotal moment.